Welcome to the Contractor Success Map podcast. I'm your host, Bradley Hart, and I'm an expert on how you can get the most out of your contracting company. The reason I designed this show is to help you turn your contracting company from a people-dependent money pit into a process-dependent cash cow to have the freedom you dreamed of when you started your business. Every Friday, we're releasing podcasts with information to help you get the most out of your contracting company. Be sure to join us at www.contractorsuccessmap.com. and subscribe to receive our latest articles and special offers. And the best part, it's all free, just for you.
Hello there. Welcome back or welcome to our podcast. I hope you are doing great and in excellent health. This is Norhalma, delivering our 595th episode by Sherry the Heart. You can listen to the other sessions on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever podcast content is published. They are non-sequential, so you can listen to the topics that interest you the most. Sherry's post today is about the fraud factor, how outsourced bookkeeping can safeguard your company. Let's explore it. Fraud can be a significant threat to businesses of all sizes in any industry. Construction companies are not spared and are even more vulnerable to various fraudulent activities, from bid rigging and inflated costs to payroll fraud and misuse of funds. Many small business owners have become increasingly concerned about fraud after the pandemic. According to SAP Concur, an expense management solutions company, a staggering 85% of businesses surveyed expect the risk of fraud to continue. Making matters worse, many fraudulent acts originate from within businesses themselves. What can you do as a construction business owner with 3 or more employees? You can start with essential internal controls that you can implement to safeguard your business. First, segregation of duties. A critical first step in preventing fraud is ensuring that no one individual has control over all aspects of any significant transaction. For example, the person who approves expenses should not be the same as the one who processes payments. Distributing tasks among multiple employees significantly reduces the chances of fraudulent activity going unchecked. This internal control is important for small businesses where roles may overlap, making it crucial to ensure that checks and balances are in place. Second, regular financial reconciliation. Routine reconciliation of financial statements, such as bank statements, helps identify discrepancies or unusual transactions early. Create a monthly or quarterly schedule to compare transactions in your accounting software against bank records. If you have an accountant, engage them in this process to ensure the highest level of scrutiny. Keeping a close eye on these financial statements not only helps to identify potential fraud, but also aids in maintaining accurate financial records. Next is comprehensive access controls. Restricting employee access to financial systems and sensitive data is vital for reducing fraud risk. Employees should only have access to the information and functionalities necessary for their roles. For example, HR staff should not have access to accounts payable functions. Implement multi-factor authentication or MFA and regular password updates to bolster security further. This internal control limits potential opportunistic fraud and shows employees that the organization takes security seriously. Fourth, employee training and awareness. Educating employees about fraud risk and the importance of internal controls is essential. Regular training sessions should cover how to identify and report suspicious activities. Encourage a culture of transparency and communication so employees feel comfortable voicing concerns. Consider using real-world examples, pertinent to your industry to make training more relatable. This approach empowers employees to act as your first line of defense and reinforces the importance of safeguarding the organization's assets. Fifth, whistleblower policy. Establishing a robust whistleblower policy encourages employees to report unethical behavior or fraudulent activities without fear of retaliation. Ensure that this policy is well publicized and accessible to all staff. Consider offering anonymous reporting channels, such as hotlines or secure email addresses. A firm whistleblower policy enables early detection of fraud and fosters a culture of accountability and ethical behavior within the organization. Next is comprehensive internal audits. Regular internal audits by internal staff or external auditors serve as an additional layer of scrutiny. These audits can help identify weaknesses in your internal control systems and recommend improvements. Make sure to continuously act on the recommendations in audit reports to enhance your fraud prevention strategies. Regular audits help identify vulnerabilities and demonstrate to stakeholders that the organization is committed to maintaining financial integrity. And seventh, automated financial monitoring systems. Consider investing in automated financial monitoring systems that provide real-time insights into transactions and identify anomalies that may indicate fraudulent activity. These systems often use machine learning algorithms to adapt to standard transaction patterns and alert you when something seems off. For example, if an employee typically submits monthly travel expenses of around $500 and suddenly claims $5,000, the system can flag this anomaly for further investigation. Automated systems enhance fraud detection capabilities and reduce the manual workload on finance teams. Many construction businesses outsource their accounting functions to mitigate this risk. So it makes sense to outsource this critical financial task to a construction bookkeeping and accounting expert. Why? Because they have expertise and experience. Professional bookkeeping and accounting firms are a beacon of reassurance for construction companies. By outsourcing these functions, you can tap into the expertise and experience of professionals who understand the industry's specific financial challenges and requirements. Second, fraud prevention and detection. Outsourced bookkeeping and accounting services can help identify and prevent fraudulent activities within a construction business. Professional accountants have the knowledge and tools to spot irregularities, discrepancies, and red flags that may indicate potential fraud, providing an extra layer of protection for the business. Number 3, cost savings. While it may seem counterintuitive, outsourcing bookkeeping and accounting can lead to cost savings for construction companies. By engaging external experts, businesses can avoid the expenses associated with hiring and training in-house staff and the cost of maintaining accounting software and systems. Fourth, focus on core business activities. Outsourcing bookkeeping and accounting can liberate construction companies from financial paperwork, allowing management and staff to redirect their time and resources to core business activities. This shift in focus can enhance project management, client relationships, and business development, fostering a sense of liberation and increased productivity. And fifth, compliance and regulation. The construction industry is subject to various regulatory requirements and compliance standards, particularly in financial reporting and tax obligations. Outsourcing bookkeeping and accounting ensures businesses stay on top of these regulations, reducing the risk of non-compliance and associated penalties. In conclusion, These internal controls will help protect your construction company against fraud and financial mismanagement. They serve as a solid foundation to build upon as your business grows and its specific needs evolve. Remember, the key to effective fraud prevention is having these controls and regularly reviewing and updating them to adapt to new risks and challenges. Construction business fraud presents real and significant risk to industry companies. Outsourcing bookkeeping and accounting functions can provide construction businesses with the expertise, fraud prevention capabilities, cost savings, focus, and compliance support needed to safeguard your financial integrity and success. By leveraging the specialized skills of external professionals, you can better protect your construction company against fraud, instilling a sense of security and confidence in your financial operations. And that ends Sherry's blog post. Do you want to discuss growing your construction business? Please don't hesitate to contact Sherry by emailing her at Sherry, S-H-A-R-I-E, Sherry at fasteasyaccounting.com, or you can always call her or leave her a message at our toll-free number 1-800-361-1770 or Washington State local phone line 206-361-3950. Those numbers are a direct access to her. So she answers the phone, or you can just leave her a message with your name, your number, and the best time to call you. And yes, our promo code is still available for you to use if it's your first time tuning in. It's podcast20, PODCAST20, podcast20. It's for a 20% discount whether you need a bookkeeping template in our Fast Easy Accounting store, or you would like to enroll in one of our construction accounting classes in our Construction Accounting Academy. Links to our store and academy are in our blog. On behalf of Sherry and our team at Fast Easy Accounting, this is Norhalma. Thank you all for listening. Stay safe and healthy.
And stay tuned for upcoming episodes on how to turn your contracting company into a process-dependent cash cow. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to the Contractor Success Map. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a 5-star rating and review here on iTunes, and make sure to head over to www.contractorsuccessmap.com to subscribe to receive the latest articles and special offers. If you'd like to discuss your business strategy, simply click on the button labeled Strategy Session. And the best part, it's all free, just for you.